and welcome to From Tree to Book Writers Group.
We are your panel. I'm Eliwood.
I'm Anna.
And I'm Overlord Supreme Cat Queen, Sam. This podcast is for writers anywhere on their writing journey, because no matter where you are, as long as you're not writing it wrong.
We're going to do a little chatting about writing, share about what we are working on, and maybe play some fun games.
Then, at the end of this chapter, we're going to keep each other company during a 25-minute writing sprint that we hope you'll join us for.
Although you can always skip it if you want.
So this is our very first episode, so I don't think we have a whole lot of business to get through, but I do think we should start by just saying really quick what we are drinking and what we're drinking out of. I have my favorite tea, the Victorian London Fog, and I have one of my many cat mugs. I don't even like cats that much, you guys. People just give me these. And by people, I mean my mom. Ellie, what are you drinking?
I am drinking blueberry coffee from Bar Harbor, Maine in my favorite Dunder Mifflin travel thermos because I cannot responsibly drink hot beverages in less than 4 hours. Sam, what are you drinking?
I am drinking a hot cinnamon sunset from Harney & Sons, which is my all-time favorite tea. And I am drinking it out of my very first David's Tea color-changing Halloween mug, which is my collector's item.
Is it
Lovely.
Is it hot right now or is it cold right now? Like how would that scene change?
It is actually cold right now, but because it's so old, it doesn't really change that much.
Oh.
But like normally the faces are gone. There's a face in the moon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So if you're not watching the video, if you're just listening, Sam's mug is really lovely. It's like a big full moon and then these like twisty black shadowy trees and some have like silhouettes of eyes showing through them. It's lovely. It's a lovely mug.
It's very spooky.
you.
You got a lovely mug, Sam.
You do.
Thank you. Not the literal mug, but the tea mug.
Both mugs,
No,
all
your
mugs.
literal mug is lovely.
Gorgeous mug.
All right. Shall we do a quick round robin? What's everybody, either something you're working on or something you're reading?
Well, I'm currently, because of the season, I'm reading, I'm in my horror era right now, and so I'm reading The Library at Hellebore by Cassandra Caw. So basically, it's the story about kids who have like supernatural type of godlike powers, and they are forced to go into the school. And then when they graduate, the teachers try to eat them. So they're trying to survive.
Is this a young adult series?
No, it's an adult. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Eating children. Fun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, they're teenagers, so why wouldn't you want to eat?
Oh, well, then that makes it okay.
They couldn't shower enough to make me eat them. Ellie, what are you writing or reading right now?
Right now, I am focusing on outlining for the third book in the series I've been writing. Its current title is Return to Blue Dye Beach, after Blue Dye Beach and Return to Blue Dye Beach.
Wait. What's the third one?
The third one is Below Blue Dye Beach.
Below Blue Dye Beach. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So I'm really enjoying getting back in touch with these characters. Getting ready for a first draft is always a little bit nerve-wracking, but because I know this world, these characters so well, it's a kind of more like easing into a nice hot bath. And what are you
with cryptids?
With
a nice hot bath of cryptids.
There's an indeterminate number of cryptids in that bath, and that's part of the surprise, is finding out how many.
A lot of bubbles covering up a lot of sins. That bathtub.
Exactly. Anna, what are you up to these days?
My discipline is all over the place. I've not been writing a lot, and I've gotten distracted from editing my current primary work in progress because I got an idea for a new book, and we should talk about shiny new object syndrome at some point. But the new one, it's an idea I've had in my head for a long time, and I'm like, I'm never going to write this one. This isn't going to work as like an actual project. And then I was like, wait, what if there's a ghost in it? And I'm like really excited. I'm like, oh, if there's a ghost in it, I can write it. So I did actually write the outline, and then I had an idea for the opening scene, and I wrote the opening scene, and I'm like, well, now I have to write the second scene. But that one, it's basically Sound of Music meets What Lies Beneath.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
With Michelle Pfeiffer and Harrison Ford, or
No, with like Ana de Armas and David Tennant.
okay.
Ooh, okay. I'm seated. I'm waiting for my copy.
You might have to wait a little while. It's a long line of other things I have to write first.
Excellent.
Okay. Well, this is our very first chapter, and so we are very excited to get to know you and get to know each other. And we thought for the first couple chapters, we could kind of just get to know each other, let you guys get to know us. And so we thought this first one, we would kind of focus on Anna and get to know her. So, yay!
Anna?
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
I am Anna. So just a little bit about myself. I have been writing my entire life. And actually, so this morning over breakfast, I was asking my daughter for ideas, like, what kind of questions should I ask Ellie and Sam? And she was asking we had a really good conversation. She was asking a lot of really good questions, mostly about like the mechanics of how you write and like publishing and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know some of these answers. It's like, she's asking like how many people don't get published. I'm like, well, that's not something you can track. There's no official count of that. But she was asking about like routines and what do you do if you're interrupted in a routine, like, and you can't get back into it. And I was like, well, that's the story of my entire life. Like I've been writing my entire life, and I don't remember a time when I didn't have story ideas when I wasn't trying to write them down, but I've always had terrible discipline. It's been really hard for me to see any ideas through. And I think it's only been in the last couple of years, and largely because of the writers group that we formed, that I've really been able to focus on actually seeing things through to finishing a draft. I still have many unfinished drafts, but I have at least finished some drafts. So my current work in progress, I'm currently working on draft number 2, and it is ghosty and romancy and like a smidge of time travel thrown in there, and I don't have a title for it yet.
It's fair.
Very fair.
Titles are hard, man. They're
That's gonna be like the last thing I do is come up with a title.
yeah.
I hate titles. I hate making titles.
Yeah. I feel like there are some people who are like the title comes to them first, and then they write the story around the title. And then there's those of us who are like, what's a title? I have this whole long book, but I don't know what to call it.
Well, you
Can
know
I
what's
just-
funny is, oh yeah, go ahead, Ellie, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say some nonsense. Like, can I just telepathically beam to you the vibes of the book and that's the title?
Yeah.
Well, there's a couple of mine where I have working titles, and I'm like, I don't want to publish with this title. If I ever get to that point, I really hope I come up with something else. But this is the only thing I can think of. But this one, I don't even have a. I think the working title for this one is like
Ghosty romancy
like-
book.
no, it's I came up with something a while ago that I hate, and it was like Mrs. Phillips in the Case of the Haunted Painting. Like I hate that title, but it's all I've got.
It's like the Ghost of Mrs. Muir. Like if they had just continued that series, like
I mean, that's not an off vibe.
Yeah.
there you go.
What if ghosts were
Alright.
watching you kissing a novel? Done. Send it to the
You
publishers.
just it writes itself. I mean, that's not actually what happens in my work, but we'll explore that.
It's a what if. It's a hypothetical. It doesn't have
Mhm.
to actually happen.
I mean, I think a lot of great books come out of a what if hypothetical.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
Like, what if the ghost of Giles from Buffy watched me kiss? Let's just play with that.
What
Or
if you kissed Giles from Buffy?
that's what I was gonna. Yeah.
Also an inspiration for this book.
Exactly. You get it.
Absolutely.
So-
Apologies in advance. My cat is being noisy, so if the microphone picks her up, she's yelling for attention.
Yeah, we're going to have an ongoing cat count. So
Yeah.
anytime you spot a cat or hear a cat, get a point and comment how many points you got.
Take a shot every time you see a cat. Camera.
Don't do that. We can't afford the hospital bills.
I know. I was joking to myself this morning that we should have called the podcast "Writing with Cats" instead of anything else.
It's not inaccurate.
That's an option. We can always change it. We can always change the title.
Yeah. So what non-literary inspirations helped you with this book, Anna?
So most of my books, if I'm very honest, come from dreams. Like the original seed comes from a dream. Like I wake up from a dream and I'm like, oh, there's something sticking. Like you forget dreams up. Like something sticks in your head and you're like, I want to write this one down. And some are more fully formed than others, but this one, it was a dream I had, and then I started playing with the little bits that my brain remembered, and then that started spinning into something else. We're constantly absorbing from the world around us, so any number of TV shows and movies and chance encounters in coffee shops will feed into whatever we're writing. And of course, everything I read, because I do read but and the people that you encounter in real life, sometimes there's someone who just you might not even realize it until you've already written several chapters of dialogue. You're like, oh, I know whose voice I'm writing right now.
Yeah, that's always a fun discovery.
Yep.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, this is my mom. Oh, this one's also my mom. That's a lot.
That might be a separate conversation.
Yeah, that's for my therapist.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess along those lines, like for the current book, like was there a particular dream that inspired you to write this, like, or the story that you were telling us about earlier, or?
No, this, I mean, both of them were actually, all of them were coming out of dreams. So this one that I'm currently writing draft to, so this is like what I do is I print out the current draft and then like scribble all over it and then rewrite it from scratch. So this one, the case of the haunted painting, it really was a dream where there was a painting and I knew that it was haunted and Giles from Buffy was there. And that was literally that was what my brain held on to. And I'm like, we're going with this.
Nice.
A winning combination.
Right. Like I feel like every dream should have Giles from Buffy.
I mean, they often do. Yeah. And then the painting being haunted, I don't know in my dream how it manifested. Like in my, when you're in a dream, you just know.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the writing of this book and the discovery of this book has been, how is a painting haunted? How does that manifest? What does that mean? And then kind of digging into the story underneath has informed the manifestation, and the manifestation has informed the story underneath, because like you get an idea and you're like, well, how do I make that make sense? And you work backwards. So this particular painting is not haunted by the person who's in the painting. There is something else that is glommed onto this painting, and part of my heroine's journey is going to be uncovering how a painting gets haunted and who is haunting it and how to stop them from ruining everyone's lives. But basically, this painting does not want to be moved. Anytime anyone tries to move the painting, all hell breaks loose. And there is, rattling of windows and rending of fabrics and a horrible screaming sound, just like my cat. Yay, Coraline. She's literally screaming at me right now. Oh. And a horrible, terrible shriek. And the painting itself is inert. The painting is not doing anything. But if you try to move the painting, it does not respond well. And my heroine is the only one who can actually see the spirit that is making all of these things happen. So for everyone else, it's just like the room is going. It's like there's like a demon unleashed into the room, and she's the only one who can actually see the entity that is making it happen. And trying to uncover its origins is her big quest. I often like to think that most good ghost stories are really a mystery. It's really a mystery underneath. It's, instead of an Agatha Christie where someone has died on page 1 and we have to figure out who it is. It's like, well, someone died 100 years ago and we have to figure out who did it. So it's a slightly removed from the timeline mystery. And so that's definitely what's happening in this one. She has to uncover the truth about about a death that happened a long time ago that is continuing to have ramifications on the decor of this room.
What a way to redefine a cold case.
Right?
Yeah.
Also, just to
Yeah,
kind of
ghost stories are
circle,
all cold cases, yeah.
to circle back to something that you said, I think that's maybe kind of an interesting starting point for a book. You mentioned like in a dream when you just know something about something, like you just know it's haunted. I think that's a really interesting place to start from for a book about ghosts, because it's such a trope in ghost stories to have the phase of like, what's going on? Well, I must be crazy. That can't possibly be what's happening. But have the influence of like, no, that's haunted and I know it for a fact. Like that's a very like, even if that's not what you're going through with the book, that's a refreshing starting
Yeah.
point.
I think when you're the dreamer or you're the author, you're omniscient, right? There's things that you
Yeah.
know that
Yeah.
maybe the people who are inhabiting the book don't know. And it's always tricky to pace out, when do your characters know something and when does your audience know something? It always drives me nuts when the characters are too slow to pick.
Yeah.
It's like, sometimes it's not fair. It's like, well, I read the title of the book, so I know there's going to be a ghost in it. Whereas like it's going to take the characters longer to catch up. But it's always so refreshing when you're reading something that's got a supernatural or a paranormal setting, when someone just goes, oh, okay, yeah, it's ghosts. Oh yeah, it's vampires. Instead of spending like a really long time like fighting against that knowledge. Because yes, if it was really me and I was in the real world, I would resist it being vampires for a very long time. But it's much more interesting if the character just goes, "Oh, vampires. Okay, what's next?"
That's,
Because if
have
you're
you
the audience and you know what the character doesn't know, you can start wondering about the character's intelligence.
exactly, yeah. Have you guys seen Sinners yet?
Oh
yeah.
we're watching it. It's yeah, we have a plan to watch it, but not yet.
Okay. Then no spoilers, but there's just a very refreshing moment where someone goes, "Yeah, I know exactly what's going on," and it's
This is
just
vampires.
bringing that back, and it's just nice to see, and also phenomenal movie.
Yeah,
I've heard great things.
one of the tropes that I don't like really is like when they lay out all these supernatural breadcrumbs and like it's totally supernatural, and at the end the twist is, oh no, it wasn't supernatural at all. It was just
The
this
Scooby Doo
person.
of it all.
Yeah.
All right, everyone needs to be quiet for 20 minutes while I rant about how that's abused in movies. Just kidding. I won't do that. The twist is I'm not a scumbag person and I won't do that. No, I think I've seen that used well maybe once or twice, and just
Yeah.
it's so unnecessary as a twist 99.9% of the time.
Yeah. Agree.
But
Yeah.
anyway,
Scooby Doo
more
did it best.
important-
Why would you try and top it?
Exactly.
That was the 0.1%. Yes, of course. Scooby Doo.
Mhm.
But yeah. Let's circle back on our more exciting topic, and Anna and your book.
So you were starting to go into your writing process. Like that was kind of like
Yeah.
editing process. But what is like your actual like initial writing process? Like, so what do you when you have an idea, what do you do?
So often when I have an idea, a scene will form in my head. You know, like I'll be walking the dog and the dialogue will be going in my head. And I'm like, I just have to write this down. But what I have found is that, as I've said, I've been writing for a long time and constantly getting in my own way. If I just write down what I'm thinking, I will eventually run out of steam. And then I give up and I move on. And that's why there are just hours and hours of my life that have been captured on paper somewhere that will never see the light of day. So I will write down the thing that's in my head because you don't want to lose it. But I do try and be more strict with myself about making sure that I have an outline. I'm a natural pantser. I'm not a plotter. I want to wing it, but that gets me in trouble. So I do have to force myself to write an outline. And I've experimented with like more detailed outlines, less detailed outlines. Like the outline for this haunted painting one was very bare bones. Like it was 8 points. Like that was it. It's like, here, this is 8 points. And then I wrote it. I'm like, why is this only 25,000 words? Like this is not a full like novel. And then going back and writing draft 2, well, when I was editing this draft and then starting to write draft 2, I uncovered all these things and I'm like, I need a scene here. I need to build this relationship better. We need to see more of what this character's true nature is. There's a character that I had in my head that I'm like, I'm going to have this character in the sequel. And then I was thinking about this and I was like, no, she needs to be in this book. We're going to actually include her in this book. So I have to like work her in, and I'm very excited about her, but she's going to be a completely new B plot that I need to work in. But her connection to the main character, I think, is going to give us a lot more depth of the main character is. So I think she's important. So yeah, I will write an outline. I will force myself to write an outline. Then I will deviate from it drastically, but at least I have a starting place. And this has helped me quite a bit because when I run out of steam and I'm like, okay, I've written that scene, I don't know what happens next, I can go back to the outline. And even if I say, well, that's not going to work anymore, I've changed my mind, at least I have something that I can anchor to. I don't like writing out of sequence. I don't like, writing this part and then going back at like I want to write it in the same order that I would experience as a reader, but it does help to sometimes just say, well, this is good enough for now. I don't know how to fix everything here, but I have something, and now we can move on to the next scene, which I have in the outline. I have a plan for what's going to happen next.
That actually sounds like a really good evolution of the pantser ethic. Like, I think they call it a draft 0, where literally that's kind of what you're describing, where it's like you're just getting it out. This is not meant for anyone's eyes but your own.
No one will read this.
It's somewhere between an outline and a draft, just because it's just getting everything out. And I've seen a couple different like styles of doing so, but I mean, it sounds like it's a really good way for you to kind of work with your brain instead of against your brain, which good job.
We try. My brain is difficult. She needs a lot of accommodation.
Yeah, and that's okay. And you're allowed to give her that accommodation.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I have a really important question about this book, though, that I hope you can answer. Okay. So I do assume that there's a little bit of romance with kissing jazz and whatnot. So let's kind of pluck your two main characters out of the book and into kind of like more of a modern setting. And let's say they bumped into each other at a coffee shop, they exchanged numbers, they agree to go on a date, and one of them is offered to cook a meal at home because, it's very romantic. They hit it off really well. And the second person comes by and they say, I'm so sorry. My parents came in from out of town and they're here with me. How fucked is your main character? And what is she making? Or he?
Oh my God. Okay. So let me see if I've got this. My main character is making dinner for her love interest and he shows up with his parents.
Yes.
I mean, that would be something because his parents are dead.
That
could
be part of the challenge.
Let's say he's cooking and her parents then.
Okay.
Pretty fucked. I think there'd be a lot of explaining to do. So they're in a modern setting, so we're not going to worry too much about the time travel element of all that. He's a bit of a smoothie. He's a bit of a charmer. And I think
does he have like the one thing he can cook and that's it?
Oh, probably. Yeah. I think he probably has like the one thing he cooks to impress women. And I think mom would be, would just flirt with him like crazy. And I think it would drive my main character insane. Like, I think his kind of smooth talkingness and his like ability to get along with women is actually one of the things she likes about him least. Like, she sees through his bullshit and finds his charm completely uncharming, which is part of why he finds her so fascinating because it doesn't work on her. So I think he would charm her mom very easily and it would drive her insane.
No. I may have just driven your characters apart. I am so sorry.
No. There's sequels planned. It's gonna take them a little while to sort out their stuff.
Perfect. Okay. Excellent.
I also have a very important question for you.
Okay. Hit me.
If you had to cast your two main characters as Muppets, who would they be?
Okay, two main characters as Muppets. He would be the women are tough because there's so few girl Muppets. He would be
I mean, we could do Shakespeare and we could do like Gonzo in drag.
Yeah.
we might.
Who's Kermit and who's Girl Kermit?
Right.
He is probably gosh, who would he be? Like there's like a this is a tough one, you guys. I usually know my Muppets really well, but like who's the
Do you have to go like deep into the Muppet lore, and do you have to like Fraggle Rock and also Sesame Street?
Yeah,
I'm going deep into the. Okay, maybe he's Grover.
Oh,
I think he's Grover. Like
Grover does have high confidence.
High confidence, charming but annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Very capable of driving you crazy, driving that one bald Muppet crazy by like constantly bringing him the wrong soup or going on about South America. Like I think that's definitely his vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think she might be, she might be Girl Kermit. She's like just trying to keep it together. Yeah, that might be where we're going.
Love
That
it.
makes sense. I love it.
Girl Kermit or Girl Rizzo.
Mm.
Oh no, he's Rizzo.
Oh.
He is Rizzo. He's Rizzo the Rat.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
He's Rizzo
Absolutely.
the Rat. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah. And then all right, so if he's Rizzo the Rat, then she is probably I don't know, maybe she's like a girl Sam the Eagle. It's like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this to me? I don't know.
We're thinking
I
about
might be
future
with this
film
idea.
adaptations.
Right.
Yes, very important to have a Muppet plan for your film adaptations.
Absolutely.
I mean, that is the deal. That is the dream.
The
A
dream.
Muppet adaptation is the dream.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's really why we got into writing.
You guys ask good questions. Oh, you know what? I know who she is. She's girl Uncle Matt from Fraggle Rock.
Nice.
Perfect. Perfect choice.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's traveling into a strange new world that she doesn't totally understand, but she keeps going forward.
Nice.
Oh, good for her.
Yep.
Wow, you guys ask good questions. Do you guys want to play some fun games before we start writing?
I would love to play a fun game.
So this time we're gonna play. Oh, okay. So pick one of your works in progress, guys, and think about who in real life, not a Muppet. So, if it really needs to be a Muppet, that's fine. But what real actor would you cast in your current work in progress in the film version, living or dead?
Okay.
We can imagine. If you want to cast 40 years ago Paul Newman, you can.
Nice.
Okay. Oh.
Go, Ellie, go.
Ellie,
I'm going. I hit my mic, so I got.
Oh, I thought you had a brilliant idea and you were ready to go. But
I
got
so excited.
I got into a panic. I can answer this question for a completely different series. I am also working on a werewolf romantasy. Eyes Shine Silver in Moonlight.
I'm very excited about.
I'm also excited about it, and I also have played the mind game of who would be the two primary characters. So we have Isabel Kettle, who is a little bit of an outcast. She's also very strong for a werewolf. Werewolves in this world are already pretty naturally strong, and she's even stronger than that. So I wanted to cast someone who kind of looked kind of like soft, kind of like whimsical, but I know could like throw someone through a wall. So I would cast Florence Pugh as Isabel Kettle.
Yes.
And this is going to be a little bit of a pull for the male love interest, Luke. I wanted to honor one of my favorite horror movies of all time, Eczema. So I would cast him as Lee Do-hyun, who is a Korean actor. Do yourself a favor and look up some pictures. And yeah, I think they would be. He's kind of got a very like tall, kind of brooding sense, but he also can look like a little bit of a dork. And Luke is kind of a dork, so I think it works well for them.
Aw.
Nice.
So, Sam, how about you?
So for my female main character, she, in the current work in progress that I'm brainstorming, she's agoraphobic and kind of has like necromantic skills that she has no idea how to control. And so I was thinking, and she's a little bit neurotic, so I was thinking like Emma Stone would be like a good one. And then for her love interest, he's kind of like a know-it-all type of, hey, I can show you what to do. Follow me. So I was thinking like he could be Chris Pine.
Oh, I love that. I love that pair.
Yeah.
That's a good pair.
Yeah.
Chris Pine is a good choice.
I love him.
In everything.
Yep. What about you, Anna? Do you have a casting?
So I think female lead, I might say like Carrie Russell in her Austenland era.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just, she's a very likable main character in that movie. She's the right mix of like, she's not, she's intelligent. She is, she has a lot of integrity and like she's a good person, but she also isn't necessarily confident about like putting herself out there and like commanding the room. Like there is a shy and retreating side to her. So I like the Carrie Russell circa Austenland. I said that Anthony Stewart Head, who plays Giles, was definitely a big inspiration for my male character. I don't think he would play it now. And I'm trying to think like if there's another actor I would cast now. And you said Chris Pine. I'm kind of thinking about Chris Pine now.
Oh. He could totally carry that role.
He can be in anything that he wants to be in.
Yep. Another good one for that, I was thinking also like, I just lost his first name. Not Bill Skarsgård, but his brother. I just had his first.
Scars. I don't know.
One of the Skarsgårds.
Yep. The one who is in Tarzan. And he's
the one with like the 12-pack.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is embarrassing.
It's not
Eric. Michael.
No.
Alex? Is it Alexander Skarsgård?
That sounds like
it is Alexander Skarsgård. It is Alexander Skarsgård.
God. Yeah, and actually I just watched him in a new trailer with the actor who played Dudley from Harry Potter. That movie looks really good.
Oh, okay.
Did you see Queen's Gambit?
No.
He is in that, and he is excellent. He was also in the actor who played Dudley. Why can't I think of his name?
Harry Melling.
Harry Melling. He's also in The Cold Blue Eye, which is he plays
good in that.
Against he's really good at that. Plays against Christian Bale.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the ending of that movie really pissed me off though.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
But if you were to like go back to like the original Harry Potter cast and like who would grow up to be like a really good serious actor, and like you wouldn't necessarily have bet on him, but like he actually has done some really good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
All right. Well, I think it's probably time to do a writing sprint.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam, do you want to start the timer?
Sure. So the way it's going to work is we will kind of put up some music and a picture for you guys and a timer, and we'll have it go for about 25 minutes, and then we will come back here and close it down.
All right. Happy
Good luck
writing, everybody.
Happy writing.
that's 25 minutes. We hope you had a productive writing or brainstorming or outlining session. We'd love to hear how it went. So friends, put it in the comments. Let us know what you're working on and how it went.
Please like, review, subscribe to us wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on social media. Links to everything are in the podcast description.
From Tree to Book Writers Group is produced in partnership with Hook and Quill Press, LLC. Please check out their socials as well, which are also linked below.
And remember, wherever we are, we're writing together.